Hello there, and welcome to Cliffjumper News, the show that gives you a daily dose of my sarcasm into your brain on the things that I currently give a shit about. Today we're gonna talk about none other than the box office Justice League. Warner Brothers' answer to the Avengers. I couldn't even say that with a straight face, y'all, and I'm on camera. Anyway, I saw it. Did I like it? Well, at least it wasn't as bad as Suicide Squad. Look, in order to enjoy this film, actually enjoy it, you really have to set your overall expectations fairly low, and then you'll have a serviceable time. Because this one is really by the numbers, as far as a good story, with its generic villain, Steppenwolf. Not the band, Steppenwolf, the DC villain, Steppenwolf, okay? You know, Steppenwolf looked like Shinnok from Mortal Kombat and fits right in with the typical one-dimensional villain trope. Really, they could have swapped in a Power Rangers villain of the week and you wouldn't even know the difference. Look, the plot of this movie is Lord of the Rings, okay? Just replace the rings with mother boxes and it's done. Now, as far as the way it portrays the Justice League characters, this one is a straight mixed bag. Now, first we have The Flash, whose portrayal is a walking millennial joke. With his lack of friends and random hatred for brunch, he seemed to suffer from some kind of behavioral mental disorder. Definitely ADD, or ADHD, or HDD, I don't know, it sounds like high definition to me. And can't seem to know how to people right. Anyway, this is supposed to be Barry Allen and not Wally West, so, you know, he's too jokey for Barry Allen. And Barry Allen does make jokes, but he's not like a hipster millennial joking type of awkward, socially fucked up kind of type of person. Goddamn forensic scientist. But anyway, otherwise, I like Ezra Miller. He's a good actor, and he has good comedic chops. But in this movie, I feel like he's just the wrong kind of funny for that role, even though some of the jokes did land. Then there's Rob Zombie as Aqua Dude. Jason Momoa as Aqua Bro. It says here, Aquaman. That's odd. Well, see, they tried to make Aquaman edgy, like a dark version of the traditional Aquaman from the comics, and I actually think that's a good idea. But this portrayal of Aquaman is real dude bro. He doesn't act like a king. Aqua Bro is the ruler of an entire nation of Atlantis. He doesn't come off as royalty to me, stealing whiskey bottles from the bar, then breaking them on the pier and taking that shit straight to the dome, and then letting the glass shards of glass fall into the goddamn ocean, destroying the ecosystem that he was sworn to protect. That seemed a little bit ironic to me. Shit, I feel like I was watching a goddamn Harley Davidson commercial. But the women liked it. Oh, I know they liked that from Jason. And I know someone in particular likes Jason a lot. I'm not gonna name her. She knows who the fuck she is, by the way. It was almost as if Scott Steiner forgot to tell Jason Momoa he was portraying Aquaman and not Lobo from the DC comics. God damn, he would have been a dope Lobo. Jason Momoa as Lobo? But they fucked up that opportunity. I'm a little angry. You know, I guess I have to choose somebody else for Lobo. You know who would be a good choice for Lobo? Danny Trejo would make a fucking good Lobo. That fool, you don't even gotta give that motherfucker makeup. He already looked like that anyway. All right, moving on with Wonder Woman. Now, her solo movie was good, except for the villain. And Gal Gadot is pretty sexy. It looks like Wonder Woman. Talks like Wonder Woman. But yeah, if Wonder Woman was a supermodel, let's face it, she a little bit on the petite side to be playing Wonder Woman. Now, don't get me wrong, I like him a little skinny anyway. But still, Wonder Woman, you know what I think of? Lucy Lawless. I know she's too goddamn old to be Wonder Woman. Back in my day, we had Xena the Warrior Princess. And Xena the motherfucking Warrior Princess, wait, god damn, she was thick. Running around in little tribal skirts. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, it was amazing. Anyway, I digress. Nah, I didn't have a problem with Wonder Woman in this. She had a good amount of well-acted dialogue, which did help. And it doesn't hurt that she's a goddamn supermodel either. It's just easy on the eyes. All right, so Cyborg. See, Cyborg is a little bit like a combination of Luke Cage and Tony Stark. I wonder what actually win in that fight. I know the crowd favorite is going to be Iron Man, but, you know, Cyborg does possess a mother box. That would be an interesting fight. Anyway, yeah, I think they got Cyborg right. But he definitely could have used some more character development for his first appearance in the DCU like that. I mean, his armor is very Michael Bay-y, you know? I mean, he looked like a damn Decepticon at first and he changed his outfits. But during that first half, it looked like he was trying to transform into a sports car and look for Shia LaBeouf somewhere. Batfleck. I feel Batman in this movie is acting out of character. I think Batman, and I think Batman from the 90s animated series, or Christian Bale's portrayal, which personally is my favorite, okay? And I know what you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me that Batfleck is portraying Frank Miller's take on Batman, which is less ninja, stealthy, kung fu, and more brutal and grizzled, and even a little bit of gunplay, let's be honest. He had fucking guns on the Batmobile, which is really out of character, but I digress. Even then, Batfleck seems more focused on simply just being rich and having showy, extravagant displays of wealth, instead of, you know, displaying any extraordinary detective skills. I mean, really, a lot of people forget that Batman, first and foremost, is stealthy and he's a detective. And then all about the rich part and all about the technology and gadgets is later on. Because he had to use his brain to even get as far as he did, right? But anyway, it seems as if they just want to focus on him being rich, which is really detracting from the whole entire series. Even in the actual movie dialogue, the Flash asks Batman, "What's your superpower?" And Batfleck's like, "I'm rich." I mean, what the fuck, Batman? Were you channeling Tony Stark with that line? Or maybe the rock star from Mars, Charlie Sheen? Hell, I even would have accepted, "I'm Batman," as an answer, but no, you seem intent on stealing a line out of Barney Stinson's playbook. I mean, this is Batman, y'all. You know, the Batman. You think he's gonna give you a straight answer? You think he's gonna give Barry Allen, Flash, ADD kid a straight answer when they don't even know each other like that yet? That's ridiculous. You know how fucking shut off and closed-minded Bruce is, and he don't trust no one at first. That's the part of the character. The motherfucker's damaged. He's probably just as fucked up as all the villains he ends up taken in and escaping, by the way, but you already knew that. Look, just show us how clever Batman actually is. I mean, does this version of Batman seem like he was the one to single-handedly defeat the entire Justice League in one go? No, doesn't. Yeah, that actually happened, by the way. Tower of Babel, look it up. Alright, and the last member of this movie in this version of the Justice League is Superman. Big fucking spoiler, right? Well, you thought Green Lantern was gonna pop up in this shit? Well, you're sorely mistaken. Actually, technically, there is a Green Lantern, or maybe even two of them, flying around the background in one of the battle scenes, but they're not who you want to see. It's not like it's Hal Jordan or Kyle Rayner or Guy Gardner or Jon Stewart, you know, the Lanterns you know and love. No, no, no. It's like it's the fish guy. You want to see him, right? The fish guy. Maybe Aquaman does. I don't know. Look, I'm surprised by what I'm actually about to say about Superman, but damn, they got Superman right for the most part. I couldn't even hate. He was whooping niggas' asses in this. Like, the Superman, when you think of Superman fighting you, this is what would actually fucking happen. Like, it's fucking Superman, dude. Like, you have to have a whole entire team to even have a chance. Anyway, I won't spoil this shit too much. I mean, you know, he was smiling and laughing and acting like a fucking human being, even though he's not a human being, he's a Kryptonian, but he thinks he's a human being, which is pretty much a human being, except he has radioactive powers from the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? God damn, it was almost as if he was really starting to channel Christopher Reeve, Superman. Almost. Yeah, it's that good. Like, I'm like, damn. Good job, Henry Cavill. Good job. Anyway, and anytime you channel the original Superman, personally, I think that's a good look. But anyway, seriously, if you give a fuck about the Justice League like I do, or DC Comics in general, and you want a lovingly accurate and entertaining portrayal of them, look, you're better off just watching Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 video games. I'll include a link below that includes Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 cutscenes all in a row that you can watch just like an actual animated movie. And trust me, they're fucking worth it. The story is amazing. It really is. Anyway, just don't waste your time in this movie. Get drunk and then watch this movie, okay? Save your $15. Well, that's all the time we have for Cliffjumper News. Miss Cervello is looking at me in the corner and she is begging me to mount her and take her for a ride. And I'm gonna do that. So, I'll be seeing you in the future.